clock is like 3 in the morning. I'm up at my favorite mountain and just thought of filming my first YouTube video. So let's go. This is an introduction video. This is my story. Where I came up, where I was brought, right? So you get to know me a little bit better, because you've seen me on Instagram, you've probably seen me on TikTok, and you wonder, like, can we get more information about this guy? Who the fuck is he? Like, where does he come from? His upbringing, right? So we will talk a little bit about that in depth, right? So let's go. My name is Darius Petru Bujureanu. I'm originally from Romania, a small villager town called Vatra Dornei. So I was born and raised there for like quarter of my life, and then I moved to Norway. I moved to Norway when I was about 9 years old, right? So just to fast forward, my upbringing in Romania was like basic shit. I was always wearing glasses because I had a problem with my eyes since I was a small child. I actually got them here. Let's put them on, because I'm actually 80% blind in my left eye. I'm just fucking with you. But I am kind of blind though. But anyways, so my upbringing in Romania was a bit harsh though. I wore glasses, so people in school started bullying me, right? Also in Romania. So we moved. We didn't move because of bullying, but we just moved because my father was working in Norway, was making a lot of fucking money at that time. A lot of money. So I had till about when he left for Norway, I didn't have it all, but I never had it all. But when he left to Norway, I had like toys, yeah, you know, so clothes, necessities. We left Norway, but when I came to Norway, it was like chaos, man. Like people here, like kids here. At that I came at when I was 9 years old, started bullying me. I was bullying for like most of my school years, you know, like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 grade. I was thrown around. My glasses were thrown around. My caps. I used to skate. You know, I used to do skateboarding. So people would mock me for that. And actually, friends that I now call friends that are now my friends, they like earlier they bullied me because I don't know. I think it was just my high energy. They felt threatened or something. I know those kids didn't have it good with themselves. That's why they bully. So I've learned that as I come to become older, study psychology, study bullies, you know. But yeah, just a lot of fights, and I always got beat up. And I always want to start kickboxing, boxing, or some contact sport just to like, okay, I'm gonna fuck them up, you know. All the wrong reasons you can think of, just like you maybe, right? So my mother always told me, like, you know, you're going to fight in school, so we'll never let you. Like, my father wanted to, because he was actually a bodybuilder, was a street fighter also. He did a lot of shit. But my mother, she wouldn't let me start boxing or kickboxing because she thought that I would fight in school, right? But actually it still happened, because when I got to 10th grade, I started making trouble. Like, I was bullied, then I started becoming the bully, right? And that's a bad thing. But I didn't know any better because I had all that trauma. So now, okay, I'm gonna do this. I still lost fights. I got my ass beaten. I came into trouble with the police from an early age, right? I was about 14, 15, got picked up by the police. They drove me home. My mother started fucking beating me up and shit, you know, like Romanian mothers do. You're such a problem child. And I had a last fight in school. He was here in Norway, and then they told they told me we was going to Sweden, right? And I was actually believing me. Like, okay, we're going to Sweden. And we drove right past Sweden. Like, where the fuck are we going? I was 15. No, you're going to Romania. Because we're moving in there. You're making too much trouble here in Norway, right? So I was fucking pissed, man. Like for 2 weeks straight, I didn't go out of the house. I didn't want to eat because I missed my friends. I had like, yeah, everything, you know. So they just took me out, but it was my fault because I started making trouble with the police, right? The police got involved with drugs, started fighting, stealing, fighting, all that shit. And child services wanted to take me away. So yeah, fuck child services. But yeah, they still wanted to take me away because they thought that like my parents wasn't a good parents or something. I suppose they just want to take your kids, rape them, you know, like that's what they want to do. Anyways, that's another topic. I might get cancelled after my first video, but I don't give a fuck. You know how I roll. They took me out, and in Romania, I actually started boxing. We had like a kickboxing gym, a yalla, like just no bags, no nothing, you know. Just like we did sparring, like kickboxing. So I wanted to box, but I started kickboxing. I didn't like it much, but it was fighting. So for me, it was okay. So I started becoming obsessed. And then, just to fast forward, I moved to Germany because we have the family there. We moved to Germany. I started a boxing club. Then I got obsessed, like boom, boom, every day, in and out, in and out. I perfected my technique. I went every sparrings, right? I started loving the sport. Then I moved to another city, and then I got the fight. My first fight, I was scared shitless, like scared out of nerves. I didn't want to go. Like I would fuck it. Now maybe this isn't for me, but that's now that I look back at it, it was just my mind playing tricks on me, right? So fear. Yeah, I still went. Didn't go as I planned. But first fights, you know how it goes. It's always shit. And then since I was too mentally weak at that time, I was 16 or 17, I got really down, like I didn't, because my idol was Mike Tyson. So what I did was like I always thought like, okay, I'm going in there and I'm gonna knock motherfuckers out. It wasn't the case. So I had to learn a hard lesson, and then I got like demotivated, you know, like, okay, maybe this isn't for me, let me go chill a bit. So I went to back to Romania, and then started taking drugs, drinking a lot, all that shit, you know how it goes. I was starting yalla, you know, going off a wrong path. And then I actually quit competing in boxing because I always went to the gym, never went to boxing sessions in Romania they didn't have. So to fast forward, I came back to Norway after 2 years, like I didn't know what to do. No motivation, no discipline. I was completely destroyed. I didn't have a meaning with my life. Started fighting again, started selling drugs. Started doing shit just for fast money, you know. No meaning with life, to say it so. Just like, I just swore to life, like, and that fucked me up a bit, because everything I did, karma came back. So I went to prison. I didn't go for a long time, but long enough to me never want to be in there ever again, right? And because fuck being in a cage, that shit for the birds, 50 cents, you know. Anyways, so in prison I started making plans. Okay, I'm doing this. When I come out, I'm doing this. Okay, I need to put this in order, in structure, in my life, meaning, boom. Read a lot of books, only trained. I didn't have phone, nothing. It was only me, my thoughts, and my plans. So I put everything into action, into paper. Sorry, on a paper. And then when I came out, everything into action. And then I got my first business up, boom. $190,000. It's actually 1.8 1.8 million krones here in Norway. Got it first year, me and my brother up there, fucked it up again, gambled all the money away. Still haven't learned my lessons, right? That was the third time I lost it all. The third fucking time. And I was completely destroyed. I was completely like, fuck. Again? Like, really? I sat there with myself. I remember being on this mountain when I was fucked up. Like, down bad. Very down bad. Telling myself like, fuck. Is this it? No. I gotta get the fuck up. My girlfriend left me. I couldn't stop drinking. Took drugs. Saw no way out. Like, I really thought like, okay, but it was better in prison. At that time I was like, fuck, I need to go back to prison because I don't see a life out here. Maybe I'm fucking going loco, wanting to end it all, right? We've all had thoughts, but never did it, right? But then I came up. And that's for a different story, but that's how about like my fallen angel story. I'm gonna make another video, so comment part 2 for the comeback, for the rise up. How I did it, when, why, what motivated me, right? So drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe if you want, because there's going to drop a video almost every day from now on. So yeah, support my journey if you like to. So let's go.